I'm Dalton Barrett with News Radio WGNS, and here are some of the top stories affecting Rutherford County on this Monday, July the 7th, 2025, on your Rutherford Roundup. A tragic incident in Winchester has claimed the life of a Springfield man during a 4th of July celebration. Authorities say that 61-year-old John Cobb was walking with his family at Twin Creeks Marina when he collapsed near the boat ramp shortly after 9 p.m. Initially believed to have tripped and hit his head, doctors later discovered Cobb had been struck by a falling bullet. Investigators suspect celebratory gunfire may be to blame, as bullets fired into the air can return to the ground with enough force to cause fatal injuries. Winchester police have launched a homicide investigation and are urging anyone who heard or saw gunfire in the area between 9:10 and 9:25 p.m. Friday night to contact Detective Ryan Fuller at 931-967-3840. Meanwhile, Governor Bill Lee is highlighting Tennessee's agricultural heritage as part of a statewide event leading to America's 250th birthday. Lee has begun visiting all 95 counties with tops in Greene, Williamson, and Tipton to promote the Farmland Preservation Act. The legislation, signed in May, creates a grant fund for farmers entering permanent easement contracts to protect their land from development. Lee called agriculture, quote, one of Tennessee's greatest contributions, and pledged to safeguard family farms for future generations. Commissioner Charlie Hatcher added that the Celebrating on Tennessee's Farms is a fitting way to honor the state's role in the nation's history. A commemorative poster designed by Knoxville artist Justin Helton will mark the bicentennial events. Murfreesboro fire and rescue crews responded swiftly to a blaze along the exterior of a home on Sapphire Drive. Flames damaged the home siding and a nearby vehicle, but were contained before reaching the interior. Investigators determined that the fire was sparked by improperly discarded fireworks placed in a plastic trash can while still hot. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. Battalion Chief Clay Estes urged residents to soak used fireworks in water for several hours before disposal and to avoid using plastic containers near structures or vehicles, emphasizing, quote, let's keep each other safe by staying fire smart, end quote. In Wilson County, a routine traffic stop by Mount Juliet Police led to the capture of a man wanted in Rutherford County for nearly 30 years. Officers stopped the 53-year-old Nashville resident on Lebanon Road for running a stop sign and driving without headlights. A records check revealed a 1995 drug-related warrant out of Rutherford County. The situation escalated when police discovered marijuana, cocaine, digital scales, and baggies in the vehicle, suggesting intent to distribute. Despite resisting arrest, the man was taken into custody without injury. He now faces multiple charges, including possession of Schedule II and Schedule VI drugs for resale and driving on a suspended license. Authorities in Wilson and Rutherford counties are coordinating efforts to address the old warrants as well as the new offenses. Thousands gathered in Murfreesboro on July 4th for the annual Celebration Under the Stars at the fountains at Gateway along Medical Center Parkway. Hosted by Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation and powered by Middle Tennessee Electric, the event featured live music, food vendors, and a splash pad for children before a breathtaking fireworks show at 9 p.m. The pyrotechnics lit up the sky with red, white, and blue bursts synchronized to patriotic music, drawing cheers from the crowd and creating a memorable evening for families across Rutherford County. Meanwhile, big changes are on the horizon for downtown Murfreesboro.
We've got quite a few new businesses that have opened up that are retail, and we've got some new restaurants, and we've got some that are under construction right now that they are going to be opening up in July and August, so we're excited.
That's Sarah Callender, Executive Director of Main Street Murfreesboro, highlighting new restaurants and shops opening in the area, as well as teasing several large-scale projects in development. Among them is the proposed 15-story mixed-use building near the square, featuring penthouse suites, a boutique hotel, rooftop dining, and an event venue, all potentially transforming the city's skyline. The daylighting of Tround Creek is also set to begin, revitalizing the area known as the Bottoms. As these projects progress, residents can enjoy summer events like Friday night live concerts at the historic Rutherford County Courthouse with music and dancing on July 11th, August 8th, and September 19th. Late Friday night on the 4th of July, Murfreesboro fire rescue crews rushed to a warehouse on Park Avenue after flames were spotted on the roof. Firefighters acted quickly, landing the structure and bringing the blaze under control before it could spread to the building's interior. Thanks to their swift response, no injuries were reported, and the interior was spared damage. The cause of the fire remains under investigation by the Fire Marshal's Office. Responding units included Rescue 1 and 4, Ladder 1, 2, 4, and 6, Emergency 3, Battalion Chiefs 1 and 2, and Special Units 1 and 2. And in Giles County, a multi-agency investigation has led to the arrest of James and Kelly Hewitt, accused of human trafficking for forced labor, involuntary servitude, and multiple counts of animal cruelty. Authorities rescued 8 individuals from the couple's property, placing them into safe environments. The charges include trafficking for forced labor, involuntary servitude, 3 counts of animal cruelty, and aggravated animal cruelty. Officials say more victims may be identified and additional charges are expected. The investigation involved 15 agencies, including Homeland Security, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, and local emergency services. The Giles County Sheriff's Office called the arrest, quote, a major breakthrough, and urges anyone with information to contact them at 931-363-3505. That's all for now. For updates on these and many more local news stories, be sure to check out our website, wgnsradio.com, or follow us on social media at News Radio WGNS on Facebook and X. I'm Dalton Barrett for WGNS Radio, part of your Good Neighbor Network, and I'll talk to you later.